this whole controversy around this Saints thing is ridiculous. Stop being a baby. Stop being a giant pussy at the end of the day, because that's exactly what you're being. And Dennis Allen, have a pair of balls. Just say, yeah, we wanted to show them who's boss because we're your fucking NFC South rival.
Yeah.
But instead, they were just giant bitches about it.
Arthur Smith was like, oh, you went for a touchdown at the end of the game. I don't fucking get that. That's not sportsmanship. And we were just like, is this the NFL or is this baseball? Because Jamal Williams went to the Saints, and albeit it's not necessarily his fault, he hasn't had a touchdown all year. Maybe it is, but
He was hurt too.
yeah, he's been hurt all year, but his teammates wanted to get him a touchdown. And then Arthur Smith whines about it. And then after the game in the press conference, Dennis Allen is like, actually, I told them to take a knee, and the team overruled them. And I'm like, dude, shut your mouth. Why are you saying and putting it out there that your team overruled you on taking a knee? And then Jameis says it's a team decision. So first of all, what was your reaction to Arthur Smith? And then second of all, what was your reaction to Dennis Allen saying his team overruled him on that play call? Talk about lack of self-awareness on both of them.
I said this to you when this play happened because I am a baseball fan, and I know that you don't follow it nearly as much, but it reminds me of Tony La Russa. For those who watch baseball, Tony La Russa, when he was on the White Sox, when they had one of his players hit a home run when they were up so big, and he threw a hissy fit about it.
Yeah.
Because it was an unwritten baseball rule. One of the reasons why nobody watches baseball, or why a lot of people are turned off by baseball, is because of all these stupid unwritten rules. And this is one of those unwritten football rules that nobody in the modern era gives a fuck about. And what's cooler, for Jamal Williams to get on the touchdown, it's the guy who led the league in touchdowns last year, get his first touchdown after he battled injuries and after he really didn't get enough opportunities this year with the Saints, getting him a touchdown on the goal line against a team who brought them to the goal line because they couldn't stop him, or doing this stupid kneel down. Like, at the end of the day, who the fuck cares? At the end of the day, you either lost 41-17 or 48-17. As far as I'm just concerned, you deserve to lose 48-17 because the Saints walked all over you. And it's not like the Saints offense was explosive all year. The Saints offense was extremely painful to watch, which is why we hated the Saints all year.
Yeah.
It wasn't because we had any hate boner for Derek Carr. We love Derek Carr historically. And then Chris Olave and all these other dogs, like, this isn't really any drama. It's just a Bedford mom versus a Bedford mom, or
Bedford cop.
It's just like, does it really matter? And at the end of the day, this is the final swan song for Arthur Smith, who was 7-10, 7-10, and 7-10. Didn't do anything in his time with the Falcons except for frustrate fantasy owners at the end of the day.
Yeah, with Arthur Smith, it's like also, your team drafted, you're supposed to be this offensive guru, right? That's where he got his calling cards. Like, okay, you're the guy who fixed Ryan Tannehill in Miami. And then you draft not one, not two, but 3 skill players in the top 10. And you're like, okay, offensive guru, you should know what to do with them, right? Kyle Pitts supposed to be the next Calvin Johnson, but at tight end. Okay, sounds like a pretty good prospect. Drake London supposed to be one of the best wide receivers of the draft last year. Bijan Robinson supposed to be one of the best rookie running backs coming into the league. And then Arthur Smith is like, I don't know what to do with Kyle Pitts. I don't know what to do with Drake London, and I don't know what to do with Bijan Robinson. And you're like, what the hell? You're supposed to be this offensive genius, and you don't know what to do with Kyle Pitts. You don't know what to do with Drake London, and you don't know what to do with Bijan Robinson, and he went some games without any carries this season when clearly he looked dominant. You're like, nah, bro, I got it. We're going to rush it with Tyler Algier. No disrespect to him, but Bijan Robinson is better. No disrespect to Cordero Patterson because he is the ageless wonder, but Bijan Robinson, clearly a better option. And you don't know what to do with 3 skill players you took in the top 10. I'm sorry, but if you don't know what to do with skill players that you take in the top 10 in the draft, maybe don't draft them, or maybe you should be a defensive head coach if you don't know how to coach an offense.
Yeah, I agree. And I don't think that they're going to, I think whoever they end up hiring at head coach will be an upgrade, because it's not like he showed in any of his 3 years with the Falcons that he was this exquisite head coach who was pouring out offensive knowledge at the end of the day. If anything, a lot of people were scratching their heads like, wait a minute, you had a chance to have Lamar Jackson and you went with Desmond Ridder. It's like, are we really optimistic that he was the guy